This is my magazine analysis for Fangoria. This is a sort of more targeted at the horror film aspect, because once I'd had drafts and ideas for my actual initial idea for the poster on a film, the magazine even, on a film magazine, I wanted to sort of delve deeper and look at horror magazines and see how they differed from a normal magazine, and then add that into my magazine as well. So it starts off, we've got black in the background. Now black is a very common colour in horror, but I'm deciding not to use that in my magazine. Not to stray from conventions, but just to sort of bring out the idea of the film and the character a little bit more, because it looks actually quite clinical if I use a whitish grey background and we don't know whether the character's good or bad. With a black background, it kind of suggests immediately that that character's bad, and we don't know that for sure. That's up to the audience to take into their consideration. Now the title is a very different font. It sort of links to the horror theme. It looks quite spiky. It has a bit of an outline, and I think I'm going to have that for mine as well. My idea at the minute is to use the font from the Scream films, because that's very horror oriented and it sort of links into what I want it to be. Then we have a little tagline: Italian horror, American terror, and German gore. So it's basically worldwide horror, and I think I'll put my tagline in the same sort of place, not completely copying the conventions of this magazine, but taking inspiration from it. Then we've got the cover lines. Again, none of them really touch the picture. They just sort of frame it nicely. We've got a little extra thing with the blood splatters for a little extra. And then we've got the picture, which is looking straight at the camera again, luring the buyer in to buy it. Then we've got the title of the film, that's the main film that they're going to be talking about, which is Insidious, and that's in a bit of a different font from the rest of the magazine. And then at the bottom we've got a little bit of a film reel effect with a few different pictures of maybe some of the other films that are going to be in the magazine. And then we've got the barcode. The date is in the top left with the issue number as well, so I'll have a look at it and then compare it to my magazine and see what I can change and what I would like to take from that. At the minute, I'm thinking of taking the positioning of the masthead and the cover lines and the picture idea, as well as the little tagline, the slogan as well.